Welcome back everybody here to American Truck Simulator. It is time for us to finally get back in this game and give ourselves a little bit of a challenge here. You're going to see when we get to our load pickup here, we're going to be taking out the Western Star. First time I'm actually driving this in the game, so it should be good. So let's fire it up and hit the road. Sounds absolutely wonderful here, so we should be... I apparently don't know how to drive. We're going to get ourselves off on the road. If you don't see me using the turn signals that much, it's because I find I have a little bit of issues with the turn signals causing lag to the game. So I just don't use it for the time being here. I'm trying to figure that out. So hopefully I can kind of get that fixed and resolved down the road somewhere. We are up here in Boise, Idaho. Actually haven't, believe it or not, I purchased the new DLCs like Colorado and Idaho, and I've never used them. I barely have anything unlocked in those states. So we are getting ourselves on the road here. We're not too far from our pickup, so it should be pretty good. It's gonna be a heavy load. That's why we got the heavy hauling truck here today, the Western Star. Got a 800 horsepower engine in there. We got the tri-axle with the drop axle there. Got the headache rack, and we got the beacons up top. So that's gonna hopefully save ourselves from having any kind of major issues here. We're gonna be making the next left after the highway entrance. And once we get on the highway, I'll give you guys some jakes here, because this is we have a modded sound file in there, so it'll give us a nice jake to make it really enjoyable. But everything is going beautifully here. And actually I'm rocking a kind of a little bit of a different setup here. Nothing too crazy, so I used to just use only the buttons on the wheel. But now the paddle shifters are designed for the turn signals here. But I have the got it a while back for the farm sim content. Didn't use it. It's the heavy equipment controls off on the right there.
And then turn left.
So we have that on there, and everything's nicely wired in there nicely here. So it makes it easier for me. And I am actually excited here. Last night, actually, we were testing out the 1.41 experimental beta. I was giving that a little test out, trying it out. I kind of actually like it. It's finally nice to have multiplayer in here besides using Trucker MP. And it's nice that we don't have any issues caused from it. So that's something nice here, so I'm hoping to bring that to the channel soon. I gotta get over one lane to the right, and it's gonna be, it looks like the next entrance up here on the right. And I guess I actually didn't need to change lanes. I am only using the mouse to look around the cab today. Mainly because track AR is just a little bit finicky. I gotta get in a USB extension cable for it. But as you guys can tell, we're at Alton Homes. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, not too sure. And we'll get ourselves in there, get the brake engaged, and let's pick up our cargo here from the freight market. We're gonna be hauling triples today. Something a little bit differently here. I thought about doing the Rocky Mountain doubles here, which is the 53 foot and then probably about a 28 footer. But ultimately I want to go to triples because I want a little bit more of a challenge. So we are good to go. We're going to get ourselves set up there, and it looks like our item's going to be somewhere in front of us here. We are going to drop the drop our tri-axle just to get that on the ground, give us just a little bit extra weight playing around here, but there is our load. So we will do the standard, and that thing is floating in the air. So hopefully that doesn't cause us any issues trying to hook up. And the window's down so we can make our lives a little bit easier. And we'll back ourselves up and under. There it goes. Now it drops to the ground, and there it is, the kingpin. And we heard it lock in. So we're going to throw it in drive real quick. I'm going to give it a quick little tug, make sure it is connected, and it is. So we're going to pull the brake. We're going to step out here, and we're going to get that thing all up and on here. And we're going to go through and do a quick light check, make sure everything is working on it. Make sure all of our lights are working, our beacons, overhead lights, all of our trailer lights. Now, in an ideal world, let me actually pull this out from the wall there. There we go. So in an ideal world, somewhere in the ATS settings, they have it set up for, it mentions, oh, you can, walk and whatnot. I don't know how to get walk mode in there. Ooh. So we're just going to use our console to make sure and do our standard walk around, make sure everything is good. Up underneath the truck, make sure kingpin's in there, gear is up. And in an ideal world, you would check every single kingpin, every single light, every single blinker, make sure everything works. But this isn't an ideal world because this is American Truck Simulator, and there's only so much you can do inside of a simulator, so we're just going to make sure our brake lights work. So we're going to disengage the brakes, and there's our brake lights, and our blinkers are all working. We don't have backup lights on these trucks, unfortunately, but it does exactly what we need it to do. Walk up onto here, kingpin is in there and hooked up, so we're not going to have any issues. Plus, it allowed adequate amount of time for all the air to get into the tanks, so we'll hop back up inside the cab. And we know that our pre-trip is good. The only other thing we're going to do is, as I said, we're going to drop that second axle, or that, not the second axle, our third axle, and I don't know why I just don't step out here like this as we drop that axle. Just helps us out on the truck, make sure we don't have any crazy issues here, and we are good to go. We're going to put it in drive, go to the brake, and we are going to begin to roll out of here. I'm going to turn our lights off. But I am going to leave our beacons on up top because we are again hauling a little bit crazy here. So I'm going to make sure that that's all good to go. And I don't see, is that beacon on? Yeah, the beacons are on. Okay. So it should be pretty fun. I'm not expecting too many difficult moments with this, but we're still going to give it a good fair shot.
Turn left.
And we're going to make a left out of here, and we'll be taking a lot of our turns kind of wide, but nothing too crazy. I should open up our right window just for my sanity. And we're going to be good right after this white car on the left. And that truck will come to a complete slowdown for us as we get on here. But everything should hopefully be pretty fine and easy, and I'm pretty sure it's all highway from here. I'll put those up so it's not killerly loud inside of the cab. Hope you guys are doing fantastic. It is nice finally getting back into American Truck Simulator.
And then turn right.
Got a lot of things planning in a lot of things in the works, so I'm actually kind of excited for that. And we're gonna take, as long as we go into this other lane, we'll be fine, because those trailers tend to follow along. If you watch that last trailer there, just beautifully held on the road there, so it's not crazy. All in doubles or even triples. You just gotta know just to hit the turns, just right, to slide them right around the corners. Luckily, they're not super long trailers that we have, like individual trailers that we gotta take crazily wide. As long as we keep our turns on the wide side, we should be pretty fine. And let's give ourselves a little jig here. As we slow down, and this thing just does not want to stop today. But we do have 50-some thousand pounds, if I remember correctly. 54 maybe. So we're probably, all in all, probably right around 95,000 pounds total. So, I mean, something that would definitely require, like, permits and states we're driving on. But we'll just get this thing up there, and I'm expecting to burn quite a bit of diesel. But we'll find out once we kind of get more on the road, get the highway mileage, racking it up on there. That was a major issue I found as well, that a lot of people did not want to move off the road, did not want to give us the space to get in. And we're averaging 2.5 miles per gallon here. We're hitting every gear coming up, so this might be giving this truck a little bit of giving it a little bit of a hard time, but just hoping for the best. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see a wheel cam. That's something that I was actually kind of contemplating on doing, adding a wheel cam to it, so you guys can kind of see the whole setup here. You guys can see I'll put a manual truck in there, and we'll go to see me float the gears. So let me know if that's something you guys want to see down in the comments below. Let me know what else you guys would like to see here. I have with more content coming out here, I want to do a true, like, start from the beginning kind of again. But the goal is to clear 100,000 miles on a truck by ourselves. So I do have another profile that I created once 1.41's released and Coast to Coast gets updated for it. We're gonna be on Coast to Coast. We're gonna be sitting there. We're gonna blast that 100,000 miles super quickly here. That's cruise control, yep. And we'll be mindful here. Usually I'll take it like 5 over, but maybe for today, since we're so heavy and so long, we'll just monitor our speed a little bit, keep our eyes on it here. Give it a little jig through here. Just watch our speed. We don't want to get too aggressive with our speed. What's ironic was that yesterday when we were testing out 1.41, we were driving through Nevada, and there was this road. It looked just like this right ahead, except as soon as you hit it, it was like an extreme sharp turn, and it just flipped the truck. There was just no way. There was no like warning for it. So that's definitely something that we'll have to kind of keep in mind. As I said, this was nothing too major. It was about 100 and some odd miles, I believe. Don't quote me, because I actually forget, kind of. But it is nice driving through Idaho here. And we got Texas and Wyoming, the next 2 states to come out after that, which will be nice. Following that, when I was talking to my brother, I said, you know, it's gonna be ATS, or not ATS, we're gonna see Montana and probably Oklahoma next after that. So those are gonna be the two next games, or two next maps I believe will be coming out. But eventually we'll have all 50 states nicely mapped out beautifully. So it's gonna be pretty fun, pretty interesting. Definitely gonna enjoy it. And making our way down the road here. And fuel consumption's getting a little bit better. It's about a little over 4, it looks like we'll average out to by the time we get to the end of our run. So not too bad in the way of fuel mileage for the truck. And I'm trying to say I'll probably get a thumbnail somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I'll do a thumbnail from the from our walk around. I think that I kind of had a good shot there I can use. But this thing's definitely working. We're gonna definitely get it working much harder. We're gonna do some heavy hauls with it, and we will probably a little too far probably. What did I say? We'll do heavy hauls with this, and definitely some logging. Taking some logging roads. We'll go back up into the Oregon and Washington. We'll hit some logging runs. But definitely something I'm gonna enjoy. We're definitely, as I said, we're definitely getting back into here. Got a lot of stuff planned out. We got a lot of stuff recorded by the time this is released, so you guys are gonna see much more steady content and maybe more than one episode a day. That's something. I got a lot of plans in the work. It's gonna be a lot of hard work, a lot of hard work it's going to be, but I'm expecting it to pay off nicely in the long run. And we are getting pretty good here. And fuel mileage here, actually, we're burning up quite a bit of fuel. We're almost actually at 3/4 of a tank. And let's take a quick look here. Okay, nothing major there. I thought there would have been something about the miles till empty, but I guess not. What's weird is it's not taking the 18th gear for some weird reason. I'm not sure why. Oh well, not too major. We'll let it burn the fuel. Yeah, man, I thought this was going to be much harder. Unfortunately for you guys would get to see a back of the trailer in. But we do that a lot, so we're gonna. It's nice taking a break from it, doing freight market stuff, and get on the brake, get on the brake, get on the brake, get on the brake, get on the brake. Turn signal would have been nice much sooner. Let's go back on there. Yeah, that would have been much nicer to see a little bit of cruise control. Or not cruise control, turn signal much sooner. But yeah, we got this going on here. We got probably gonna bring a little bit of NASCAR, nothing too major, maybe 1 or 2 races. But I'm definitely consider bringing that in here because they just had the Coca-Cola 600 and the Indy 500 go on just recently. So it's gonna be fun bringing a lot of this stuff back here for you guys. Absolutely enjoy doing it. I love getting my computer, playing games, recording, and talking to you guys. To me, it just sometimes gets a little boring playing the same stuff over and over again. Getting old here. And something tells me I'm getting off of this exit here. Yep.
Keep right, and then exit right.
But we are, as I said, we're doing a massive expansion. So I'm hoping to bring a lot more stuff for you guys.
Get ready to turn right.
Let's open this window down before you get the jig.
Turn right.
Absolutely wonderful jigging sounds. And let's keep the windows open. It's a nice high 80-degree day here. And I took that turn way too tight. But it still took that turn without an issue there. 4 in the gym state, and that's way too loud, so we're gonna put it up for this one until we get to the and so we'll be making a right turn up here.
Get ready to turn right.
Left. And whoop, here's where our turn is. So
Turn
let's
right.
make this a little bit on the wider side there. And that should just slide right through the hole there beautifully. And my only concern is when I step out of the truck, real quick, just to see where they want us to park this, because I have that weird hunch, and I have no idea what button to press, that they're going to want this truck parked in like the worst spot. So I need to know if I need to cut through that side. So we're going triples. Okay, so we're going in there. Okay, we can go through the regular side, but we'll have to cut it hard and work our way into there, so nothing too major. And our
Here we are.
okay, so I guess I must have put those off. And let's bring this in here nice and gently. So what we'll do is we'll get ourselves over these speed bumps. We're going to cut it hard to the right, or left, I mean. And then we're essentially going to just almost kiss this train coming up. Because we got to bring 3 trailers, 3 tandems, 3 pivots, all in line. Now, I can back up triples. It's not an issue, but if I have to back it up, it's just a major pain. So we're just going to come through here slowly, and we're going to start to bring it in line so we straighten out nicely. That's going to be our main goal. And okay, it's actually coming in line nicely, so let's get this over. Okay, we're going to watch that, and then we're going to bring ourselves in line to this. We're just going to roll forward straight. I don't even think the window's open. The window. I'm hoping it accepts it. We're a little bit. Yep, there we are. We're a little on the outside end of the truck, but it's in there. It does exactly what we need it to do. I would have liked to be perfectly on the line, but there's only so much you can actually do without with the stuff here, so we are just going to make our lives simple. Drop the trailer, and we are going to collect our payment of an excellent run, burning almost 50 gallons of fuel in 200 miles. So yeah, just about what, 4 miles per gallon, roughly 4 or 5 miles per gallon. So not too bad. Very simple, very easy, quick run. We're gonna get ourselves pulled out of the way here. Raise up that tandem, or not that tandem, that extra axle, and we're just gonna pull ourselves off out of the way here. But that is gonna do it, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you liked the video. If you liked it, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want to see down below if you want to see more types of stuff. As I said, we're pushing. We're gonna be bringing a lot more stuff for you guys, so be sure to stay tuned for that. As said, if you like the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, comment, and as always, I will see you next video.